Hey everyone, here Michael from Lux Trading. Today I want to talk a little bit about risk management and some reasons why traders fail to succeed in the stock market. So I want to say first that real traders that have gone through education, the right process to learn how to trade, they think about risk first. And gamblers, they think about the profits, how much money they can make. So this is kind of the wrong attitude. I mean, it's super important to understand risk versus reward, how much you're willing to risk and how much potential profits there is in that particular trade that you're looking to take. If you can't answer that question before taking the trade, then you're just, simply asking for trouble. And in the end of the day, you're just gambling your money away. When I began trading in my education, I would read a lot of books and articles and this and that. And I came across many statistics that I'm sure a lot of you have heard today, which is 90% of traders lose to succeed. 9 out of 10 traders don't make it. And that's kind of demotivating, the truth. That concerned me a lot when I began. I thought, wow, the odds are completely against me. But going through my education, going through the process of learning how to trade, I really have a different opinion. I'm a true believer of education first and of doing it the right way. I really believe that most traders lose because they don't know what they're doing. They just simply have not gone through education. They overtrade, they revenge trade, they FOMO in anything. They don't know how to plan their risk management. So I think in the end of the day, you will see that most traders really are just gambling their money. They're just gamblers. But I've met so many traders along my journey. I've seen all ages succeed. The thing is that most of them have gone through the same path, right? And believe me, trading is very, very complicated. It's very hard. But if you really want it and you really believe that you can do it, go find the right education, wherever it is, whatever company or curriculum you can find. But if you do the right way, trust me, the odds will be different. And I'm sure that 10% success rate would be much higher. Don't be too concerned with things that you may read out there. Just see and look at the process and your journey. Try to do it the right way. Try to get some education. Take time. The markets are always here. There's always going to be opportunities. And that's it. That's what I just wanted to say just before talking a little bit about some of the reasons. Gambling mentality. Many of these type of traders, they come in, first of all, they don't have the right mindset, because they're just looking for home runs. They're just trying to get the ball out of the park. Instead of starting with a small amount, they're just, buying 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 shares at whatever price. They're jumping in FOMO. They're FOMOing in any momentum they find. And in the end, they blow up their account. Sooner or later, they blow up their account. And that's the experience they basically had of the markets. When they go speak to colleagues or friends of theirs, they're like, oh, have you ever invested? Have you ever traded? Oh, yeah, I had a bad experience. That's mainly what happens, right? And I guess that's in the 90% of people that fail. One of the most common, I would say, mistakes is revenge trading. I've gone through all these mistakes. I've done it myself. Sometimes I still make them, but I have to kind of stop myself and remind myself not to do them. Obviously, I think some of the traders, they have a plan. If you have education or not, whatever process you've done, the journey you've had. But I think many traders, they have a plan. They have the ticker they're looking at. They know that they're looking to, make $200 and they're looking to risk $100, so 2-to-1 profit loss ratio. And what happens is that they lose $100, it doesn't pan out. And instead of stopping there and living to trade another day, and at least they can tell themselves, I stick to their own rules. No, now they double down. They revenge trade. They're going to start over trading. Instead of taking 2, 3, 4 trades in a day, they're taking 10, 15, 20. Their commissions are going up high, and they're taking huge positions. And now instead of finishing the day only $100 tight, a small amount, now they have maybe a $500, $1,000. Maybe they blew up their account. Who knows? And then the psychological part comes in. You're mad. You're angry. You want to get that money back. And the next day, instead of doing the correct things or even taking a few days off, you're just putting the pedal to the metal, and you're trying to get back to green, and now you're down $2,000, $3,000. And I think these things is one of the most common mistake traders make. I think it's something that you should I did it myself. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I put it on the wall. Do not overtrade. Stick to your plan. Don't revenge trade. If your max loss is this amount, stick to it. Like I said before, live to trade another day. That's super important. And I just wanted to say a little bit, talk a little bit about that, because I think it's important for traders to remind themselves that risk management is super important. Having your stop loss, having your plan. But it's not only that, it's also how to preserve and how to manage your equity, your account. Sometimes you shouldn't trade because there's nothing there, so now you're preserving your capital. You're also managing your account. How to not overtrade, or the gamble mentality. That's also talking about risk. You're trying to control all these parts. And so, yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit about this and remind traders not to revenge trade and not to go crazy. The markets are always going to be here. There's always opportunities. Take it easy. Go back to your journals and look at your trades, what you could have done better, where you could have had your stop loss, did you break your rules? And I think you'll go a lot further. On my next videos, what I want to do is that I want to share my screen. I want to go into charts. I want to show all of you a little bit how I plan my day, how I draw my support resistant levels, how I plan my risk management and my intraday trades. So I think that's going to be a little bit more helpful than just going through these small topics. I hope anyways, I hope this helps. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. So I look forward to seeing you on my next one, and have a safe trading day. Take care. Bye.